Coming up on Mountain News at 6, a man in Pulaski County becomes a scam victim, causing him to lose thousands of dollars. The warning his daughter wants to share with us. And some help for those needing assistance paying their water or sewage bills. We'll tell you who can qualify.
Up, down, and all around. An accurate summary of the temperatures over the next 7 days. I'll have the full breakdown, including a chance for snow, coming up right now at 6.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
At-home COVID-19 tests are on the way to millions of American homes as part of a program launched by the federal government last week. And now it's taking things a step further, giving Americans free N95 masks. We sent WYMT's Dakota Makris out to learn where in eastern Kentucky you might be able to find those masks.
The federal government is working to end our fight against COVID-19 by sending free masks to major pharmacies and other health facilities.
We need to step up our game with masking, that the cloth masks that worked better with previous variants are not working as well.
Pharmacy chains like CVS and Walgreens are expected to receive shipments. CBS News reports CVS can see shipments in the coming weeks.
I communicated with a couple of our FQHC partners this morning, actually, and they're in their plans right now. They do not have their distribution plans in place.
Dr. Ferris Cotter with Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation says they expect to see shipments of N95 masks this week.
We will be receiving around 20,000 masks, and that will be in a pellets of 4, which would be 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000.
Cotter says he does not know distribution plans right now, but masks will go to the public, patients, and healthcare workers.
We are in the middle of a big surge of the Omicron variant, and as you know, the positivity rate in the state is above 30%.
Hoping N95 masks will slow the spread. In Perry County, Dakota Makris, WYMT Mountain News.
Juniper health officials tell us they are in the tentative plans of getting N95 masks. For the 2022 to 2023 school year, there are 15 superintendent vacancies in Kentucky. The Lexington Herald-Leader reports that is already close to the 18 vacancies in the 2020 to 21 school year. One of the superintendents that recently made the decision to step down was Tim Bobrowski, the Owsley County superintendent. The paper reports several superintendents are leaving their jobs due to COVID issues, personnel problems, and social media frenzies.
Been another chilly day around the mountains today, and temperatures look to get even colder as we head into tonight for one specific reason. Not a cloud in the sky. Outside right now from our camera at the University of Virginia at Wise. A nice sunset in progress out there, already into the mid-20s out at UVA Wise. Here in Perry County, we talked about this earlier, a beautiful sunset ongoing here at Buffalo Mountain. Temperatures now in the low 30s. Highs today have been relatively cold. Only in the Cumberland Valley and even parts of southwest Virginia did they even get close to further above freezing. Most of us stayed freezing or below as we went through the day, and many of us stay there right now. In fact, we're all there, freezing or below. Our warm spot is Jacksboro, right at freezing. Last of the clouds pushing out, and we're going to continue to be clear overnight. Mid-teens for overnight lows, but we have some milder air on the way for tomorrow. I'll have the details on that. And when we turn the mild air cold again, coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
Evan, thank you. A Pulaski County man is in the middle of a scam, and it is reportedly costing him thousands. The Attorney General's office confirmed it is investigating claims that an elderly man in Somerset is giving away thousands of dollars to scammers. That man's daughter spoke to Shelby Lofton. She shows us their conversation and tells us how Kentuckians can avoid falling victim to scams like this one.
At first, it was just like talking about investing in some sort of like deal with a car. It was like a Mercedes. So it's, I don't know. The story is wild.
Tashana Whitaker says a woman who says her name is Debbie calls her father for hours, day after day. She says the cons started with car payments and escalated to a romance scam.
He was sending money to get something in return or to get a woman to come live with him. They're going to be together.
Whitaker says her father sends out thousands of dollars in cash. She says she's called everyone from the FBI to the police.
Phone calls are not working.
Phone calls from people like Tashana come into the Better Business Bureau frequently.
Talking serious romance, mentioning money, traveling to see you, but you've never laid eyes on this person. Those are some big red flags.
Heather Clary says it's important to have kind and direct conversations with the victims of romance scams.
And it's just a matter of keeping in touch with those elderly relatives. Listen to them. Try to speak with them reasonably about why does this feel real? Present some facts.
Whitaker says she's worried about her dad's future if no one intervenes. She's trying to get a conservatorship over her father.
This is a man that was very, very, very tight with money. Anybody out there believes it can't happen to their family, it very well can.
Shelby Lofton, WKYT.
You can report a romance scam to the Better Business Bureau. Head to the BBB Scam Tracker page to submit your scam info. Police in Floyd County are looking for a stolen truck tonight. The Floyd County Sheriff's Office reports the truck was taken from Premier Motor Sales in Paintsville a few weeks ago. If you have any information, you're asked to call police. A man was arrested after police say he snuck into a 16-year-old girl's room in Johnson County. Police say 45-year-old Adam Conley snuck into the teenager's room and laid down in bed with her. The teenager told police she thought it was her father when she quickly realized it was not, adding that Conley grabbed her thigh. Police say Conley tried to run when they arrived. The girl and the owner of the home say they do not know Conley or why he was there. As part of National Human Trafficking Prevention Month, law enforcement are calling attention to the problem here in Kentucky. The National Human Trafficking Hotline reports more than 3,000 contacts from Kentucky since 2007. Of those, they have moderate confidence that 1,000 are victims of trafficking and high confidence that 900 are victims. The local law enforcement say you can help identify victims.
They're kind of standoffish. They don't want to really interact or get close to you. They don't want to share information with you. They're reluctant to tell you who they're traveling with or where they're staying at.
Anyone needing help can report a tip on the National Human Trafficking Hotline website or call 1-888-373-7888. We previously reported on the issues at the Panbo Lake Dam in Breathitt County. Kentucky Transportation Cabinet officials want to remind those interested in the engineering analysis they can join a virtual meeting tomorrow. That meeting is scheduled to happen at 6 p.m. via Zoom. You must register in advance to attend. We have that link on our website, WYMT.com. Incumbents will compete against each other in some primaries for 3 Kentucky House seats this year. Candidate lineups for federal and state offices were finalized yesterday. That is, unless new redistricting maps are blocked in court. Secretary of State Michael Adams says nearly 700 candidates are running for seats in Congress, the legislature, and for judgeships. There are many more local races, too. The candidate filing deadline was pushed back to give Kentuckians time to decide if they wanted to run in the new districts. The United States Department of Agriculture is investing more than $400,000 to help improve infrastructure. The announcement is part of a larger $1 billion announcement made today. Some of that money is headed to our area, including Breathitt County's Watts Caney Volunteer Fire Department. They're going to be buying a commercial car. The city of Boonville and Owsley County will be using their grant money to purchase 2 cars for their water and sewer department. And the city of Jenkins will use the money to buy a car for their canine equipment for the city's police department. If you want to know the rest of the grant money, where that will be going, we have a list on our website at WYMT.com. The LKLP Community Action Agency is offering LIHEAP crisis benefits to help with energy needs, and now a new addition, LIWAP, subsidy and crisis benefits to help with water and wastewater needs. WYMT's Jade Saylor spoke with officials about who qualifies to apply.
LKLP is offering crisis relief for energy and water bills to low-income households.
With the rising cost of energy, it really helps because most of our clients are on assisted living. Of course, everyone that receives LIHEAP or LIWAP, they have to be low income.
LIHEAP is a low-income home energy assistance program offering a crisis component.
The crisis component, you have to have a disconnect or a past due on your electric. We pay on that. We can pay up to $600.
LIWAP, a low-income household water assistance program, offers the same crisis component and an additional subsidy piece.
LIWAP, though, right now we have two components. We have subsidy and crisis going on. The subsidy is we pay a fixed amount. You come in, and anyone who meets the qualifications can get it.
In order to qualify, you must be making less than 150% of the poverty level. For a household of two, your monthly gross income would be a maximum of $2,177.
If you think that you qualify for it, all you have to do is give our offices a call, and they can look up. If you have two people in the household, they can tell you how much that income is and whether or not you will be able to come in for it.
If you are interested in applying, you can call your local LKLP outreach office at the Leslie, Knott, Letcher, or Perry County locations.
They can apply for both. They can sometimes get LIHEAP, LIWAP subsidy, and LIWAP crisis. And by doing that, it can pay quite a bit. I'm not going to say exactly how much because, again, it's based on everybody that comes in and according to what their bill is.
LKLP typically assists 2,000 to 3,000 customers with this program a year. In Perry County, Jade Saylor, WYMT Mountain News.
We are told LKLP has already helped close to 2,000 people since January 10th. The last day to apply for assistance is March 31st. SOAR plans to host a mini summit this spring that aims to help communities attract more tourists. Shaping Our Appalachian Region Incorporation staff said in a statement that the event will happen March 7th and 8th in Ashland. The main focus will be on tourism and downtown revitalization. It will include sessions on how downtowns can welcome tourists, the role small businesses can play in attracting people, how to market what communities offer to visitors, and how some communities are using trail systems to create successful adventure tourism destinations.
Well, we get warmer tomorrow before yet another round of wintry weather works back into the region. I'll have the very latest on the way.
And we'll introduce you to the latest boss in town and how he will help the Johnson County Sheriff's Department.